guy here is named Husky. He is a brown and white Husky dog that was a rescue. He was about 3 pounds with parvo when we got him. Had a lot of love and care, and basically he was able to make it through. He's now 3 years old. He's got 2 blue eyes, as you can see there. In the summertime, his fur sometimes looks a little red and white, actually. But to understand about owning a Husky is first to understand the energy levels of these dogs. You're going to need a large space, preferably some carpet in your house, probably so that way their paws, they love to do little zoomies around and they don't slide and hurt themselves. But the other is if you have a fenced-in area, I will tell you these are wonderful escape artists. They love to dig and they can jump. Their hind legs are very strong, obviously being sled dogs and Arctic dogs. It makes it very easy for them to do that. The other thing that what we do with him is we walk him about 3 to 4 miles a day and make sure that he runs. And the more, the cooler temperatures there are, the more he'll want to be outside and run. So if you are a running person, I will tell you, don't be surprised if you run 10 miles and this dog wants to do another 25. They are extremely long distance runners, and they can, the durability of this dog is amazing. They're always very playful. If you're looking for an animal that sits in the corner and sleeps all day long, that's not going to be this breed. They're always going to want to play, whether it's late at night, early in the morning. They definitely, he has plenty of toys. He loves to chew them. They will also chew things if you're not careful and you don't train them a little bit in the beginning. But for the most part, he's been very good at not chewing up shoes. He does like socks and his toys, of course. But you have to establish dominance. Understand that these are packed animals. They're Arctic packed animals, so they're used to having an alpha in the group. You have to make sure that you become the alpha of your house and that your dog understands that. Last thing you want is them thinking that they are the alpha of the household. Another area to kind of look at is their health and their food. If you're going to own a Husky, be prepared. You're probably going to cook 1 meal a day for your dog. That's just going to happen. These animals are very picky eaters. Don't be surprised if they snub their nose at everything that you put in front of them, but they are animals to which require you to at least give a little extra care than just dry food. He eats 1 bit of dry food in the afternoon. Sometimes we have to hand feed him. We just wanted him to get used to us putting our hand in the bowl because we have a baby. We wanted to make sure that if the baby got too close to his food, he wouldn't guard it. Because I did have a previous black and white dog, and they did do that. So it's definitely something to think about. Make sure that your animal doesn't guard its food or guard its toys or anything along those lines. But again, that's establishing the dominance. Another area within his food is these animals can eat raw items. I would strongly recommend if you're going to do that early on, you continue that. But I would not start introducing raw food after you've been giving him cooked food. After a while, their stomach loses those acids that help break down those raw items. But they can eat raw food. There's many diets out there that you can Google online. Another area is their grooming. If you are a person who loves wearing dark clothing, I'm going to tell you, get used to the hairs. Your hairs are going to be in your car. They're going to be everywhere. Get yourself a very good vacuum and keep the vacuum clean. One thing that we like to do sometimes is vacuum at night. Our vacuum has a little light on the front, so it actually helps see the hairs, and we're able to get some of the hairs, especially out of the vents and the air vents in our house. But understand that these dogs in the grooming, wintertime you don't need to do much with them. I'm here in Florida, which we don't have much of a winter, but for the most part, these dogs get adjusted to that. And his winter coat stays with him pretty much from, I'd say, August all the way to probably March. And then we'll start to see him shed a little bit more. Once they start shedding a little bit, it is good to kind of get them groomed. He gets groomed maybe once a month. They do a lot of de-shedding. You're always going to have to de-shed yourself. Always be, as much as you can, even in the wintertime. It will help with these animals. The other thing that I forgot to mention is you see he has a harness. These are not animals to which I would put on a leash. They need to be on a harness. It helps them around the neck. Don't get those chain things that go around the neck and pull. That's not going to help with this dog. These dogs are extremely powerful pullers. That's what they were bred to do. Another thing within the grooming is try not to groom too much, because the essential oils that they need, back to the food things, one of the things he gets is actually fish oil constantly. He licks it every night. He has his medicines. He licks actual fish oil. It's very good for his fur. My previous dog, his fur was a little bit more prickly than this one, but I will say that it really does help with his fur. As you can see, it's super, super soft. And the last thing with these dogs to understand is they are cat dogs. As you can see, he's in my lap. He does this oftentimes, especially in the morning. He loves to cuddle. As I said, they were packed animals, so these dogs love to be in packs around other dogs. But they are not essentially the type of dog that's going to come on command. So that's where I get back to the cat dog. Cats don't come on command, neither does this dog. Very rarely does he listen to us. If we go to a dog park, he's going to kind of do what he wants. But they are definitely snuggles. They love curling up next to you on the couch. He sometimes does this at work, especially in the bed. He'll roll over on you, and he just loves to be close to you. If you're looking for a dog that's going to not bark, this is another dog to think about, because all they do is howl. They don't bark much. But the howling can get pretty annoying to your neighbors if you live in condos, if they get going. I always found the best thing for the dogs is to let them roam throughout your house. The more you isolate this dog, the more temperament he gets. He gets very emotional sometimes, and so it's better to have him have the roam of the house. It's just good to teach that early on. But if you're looking for a cuddle dog, and you're looking for a high energy dog, and you're not afraid of the hair and cooking one meal a day, then this is a great dog to own. Husky's been a wonderful addition to our family, and we enjoyed having him every day. So it's just something to think about next time you're going out shopping for a dog, or you're looking to adopt one, just to think about some of these things, and I hope this helps. Thanks.